This is a presentation on square roots.
Multiply it times itself, it gives me 4. Well, because 2 times 2 equals 4, the square root of 4 is 2. And then for the square root of 9, I need some number that when I multiply it times itself, it's 9. Well, that's 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. The square root of 25 would be 5, because 5 times 5 is 25. And the square root of 100 would be 10, because 10 times 10 is 100. So you'll notice that square roots are the opposite of exponents. If I have 2 to the second power, that means 2 times 2, or 4, undoes, if you will, the square root. Okay, in this case, it is 3 squared, or 3 times 3 equals 9. Down here we have 5 squared, or 5 times 5 equals 25. And down here, 10 squared, because 10 times 10 equals 100. So square roots, just looking for some number that when you multiply it times itself, gives you whatever number is underneath the radical. Radical is that funny looking division symbol, but it's not a division symbol, it's a radical.
The square root of 100, let me write this down in figures. So the square root is this big check-looking thing. The square root of 100. And when you see it like this means the positive square root. If you're familiar with negative numbers, you know that there's also a negative square root. When you just see this symbol, that means the positive square root. So let's think about what this is saying. This is asking us to find the number, the positive number, that when I multiply that number by itself, I get 100. So what number when I multiply by itself do I get 100? Let's see, if I multiply 9 by itself, that's only going to be 81. If I multiply 10 by itself, that is 100. So this is equal to, and let me write it this way, normally you can skip this step, but you can write this as the square root of, and instead of 100, 100 is the same thing as 10 times 10. And then you know, the square root of something times itself, that's just going to be that something. This is just equal to 10. So the square root of 100 is 10. Or another way you could write, I guess, the same truth is that 10 squared, which is equal to 10 times 10, is equal to 100.
That was our hook.
Here's our key vocabulary. Words and definitions of square roots.
A square root of a number is a number which, when multiplied by itself, equal the number inside the square root. Our explanation. The square roots of 100 are 10, and 10 because 10 squared equals 100 if you look at it again.
Yeah, that happened. Just when I moved it over. Sorry.
That's alright. Okay, well that's supposed to say 100. Just to let you all know.
Question mark thing. Go to the 4 dots with the check on it. A through C. Top one. There you go.
That's supposed to be 64. The right answer was C.
Right answer was A. Oh, question. Anna has one.
Yes.
Is it 5,000 times 5,000 has to have another zero there?
That's supposed to be 500.
Is it? I mean 500. It's supposed to be 500.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that it was supposed to be 500.
Any more questions? How to do it.
Why'd you put 5?
You mind if I, because he made a mistake on the second part. Because it's supposed to be like 5 and 5 is 25 instead of the 0 and you put the 2 and 5. And then you went down here to 2
Yes, down.
I'm sorry, but I disagree with your answer.
We're going to find someone in the room who knows how to do another problem that you might like.
Okay, you would walk around the room as